Today I want to talk to you about looking to Jesus. I know there's a lot of things that are going on around us. We have wars and rumors of wars, and there's storms and all types of things that are happening in the society today. But today I want to admonish you and encourage you to look to Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. So Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2 says, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy was set before him endured the cross, despising shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. Look to Jesus. Look to Jesus in everything. I don't care what problem you're facing, I want to encourage you to look to Jesus. For the Bible tells us in Acts chapter 17, verse 28, that it is in him that we live and move and have our being. I know we have people that tells us that we should look to the White House or we should look to our family. But today, I want to encourage you to look to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. Now, it's only an author can tell you what the end of the book is going to be before the book is ended. Look to Jesus in everything. The Bible says, for it is in him that I live and move and have my being. We as Christians, sometimes we look to friends, we look to other people in our lives when we have a problem. But today, I want to encourage you to look to Jesus because he's the only one that can bring you out of your situation that you're facing. Look to Jesus for everything. And John 14, verse 13 says, and whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, I will do. So God is able to do anything but fail, but you have to look to him in order to receive the help that you need. Look to him for everything. Some Christians do not depend on him. Sometimes we depend on our own sufficiencies. We depend on ourselves. And we wonder why we're in the situation that we're in. Stop looking at you and look to Jesus for everything. Not only look for Jesus for everything, look to Jesus with everything. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 23 says, I pray God your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless. Some Christians fail to totally look to Jesus. They reserve portions of their lives for themselves. Now, we cannot corridor our lives and give part of ourselves to Jesus. He wants to be Lord of all, or he won't be Lord at all. So look to Jesus with everything that you have, with everything that you are. Look to Jesus because he is with you and he is for you. Look to Jesus with everything. Not only look to Jesus with everything, but look to Jesus through everything. The Bible tells us, and we know that all things work together for good. Now listen, I know you may have some things that are happening in your life. I want you to look at it in a different perspective. It's not happening to you, but it's happening for you. So look to Jesus through every situation that you may have, knowing that he has your best interests at heart. Look to Jesus through everything. Christians may look to Jesus during happy times, but he's the captain of our soul, even in the bad times. When you're up, when you're down, look to Jesus through every situation in life. Listen, God is with you, God is in you, and God is for you. Look to Jesus, the author and finisher of your life. I don't care what you're facing today. There's nothing too hard for God. He says, listen, give it to me and I bear it. Give it to me and I share it. If there's a need in your life, I will take it if you only give it to me. That's why the Bible admonishes us. It admonishes us to cast all our cares upon him, for he careth for you. Look to Jesus.